SML, welcome back to SML Live. I'm Primetime 000, joined by Faz. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, not a lot. Big game tonight. Playoff atmosphere for SML Live.
Yeah, this game's going to be a good one, I think, as we have the Colts and Dump against the Bills and Dan. And they've played in the playoffs a time or two already in the SML, but this one feels a little bit different.
It does feel a little bit different. We are watching something we really haven't seen before out of Dan. 7-5. He's dropped some uncharacteristic games, to say the least. Most of the time, he doesn't even drop 5 games in 2 seasons. He's dropped them in one season here. He's bottom third in the league in every offensive statistic. Like I said, we've got losses here to Noel. We've got losses to Bean, to Rowan last week. So, I mean, obviously you and me, but come on.
Yeah.
You can't expect too much out of the guy.
Yeah. No, I look at this and I look at Dan, who puts so much into the game, just so much into the game. And I know his big knock is Josh Allen, but let's not be fooled here. This Bills team has Dawson Knox, 88 speed superstar tight end. Stephon Diggs, who I believe is injured, but 97 overall wide receiver. It's not like he's been hurt all year. He's got Von Miller, who retired, but he still has Ed Oliver. Devin White, that or whatever the frick that guy's name is. Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde, Isaiah Simmons. I mean, let's be real here. This team's one of the top teams in the game. Even if their quarterback's not the number one guy, he's still a top 5 quarterback, and this roster is loaded. What the heck is going on with our best friend Dan?
Yeah, the team is stacked. You can't complain about the team at all. This is they're loaded. Even if Josh Allen isn't what you want him to be, or you don't think he's as good as 97 overall, whatever it is, doesn't make a difference, to be honest. Numbers like this spread out throughout the roster, you can overcome a quarterback that might not be perfect. The rest of it, I mean, really, he just looks lost. Obviously, his defense has not been an issue. Top 5 in just about every category here. But he just puts himself in so many bad spots. He just makes bad decisions with the football. He's not confident. He does not want to go downfield. When he does go downfield, he almost always turns it over. So he becomes very one-dimensional, very fast. And, the SML, there's a lot of talent in this league, and guys are going to be able to take advantage of that. You're not just going to be able to do whatever you want and just take drags all day and throw the running back outs and ins like he wants to do. Eventually, you do have to go downfield, and right now he's just kind of incapable of doing it.
Yeah, and I do want to make one final comment on Dan I don't want to just talk about Dan. I do want to talk about Dump a little bit.
Yep.
But real quick, Dan right now, as you look at the seedings in the AFC, he's hanging on to the number 6 seed. He's got Noel there, obviously the 7 seed with 6 losses. Fig with 6 losses, 2 ties. Dump with 6 losses. And Clinky trailing. Now, if Dan loses to Dump today, he will then have 6 losses. He will then play RD, Matt, Dom, and KJ. I'm going to name KJ to be nice. But the first 3, really.
It's not an easy schedule.
I'm just saying that Dan's got to find a way to win this ball game. And
he really does.
I mean, this is big for his confidence, for his mojo, in my opinion. But enough about Dan. Here's a guy fighting for his playoff lives. And Dump, you could say what you want about him. He is a freaking wild card at the very least. 28th in points on defense, top 3 scoring in the league. He's got Fields. He's got Jonathan Taylor. I mean, if someone like Jonathan Taylor gets going, it doesn't matter who you are, you could be in trouble.
Yeah, you certainly can be. Once upon a time, this was a pretty fun rivalry. Dump has kind of been neutered, it seems, so we don't hear much chirping out of him. But, once upon a time, he used to go at Dan, and for a little bit, he kind of had Dan's number. One reason I'm very intrigued to see this game is because, we just talked about how Dan can't play offense. Well, Dump can't play defense. This defense is atrocious. We're looking at 28th in points against. We're looking at 29th in yards against. 32nd in pass yards against. The only thing he can kind of do is he is middle of the pack in rush yards against.
Yeah.
This defense might as well not be on the field for most plays, which is funny because, they do have DeForest Buckner. They do have Shaquille Leonard, superstar Julian Blackmon. Dump, he just kind of runs around like a chicken without a head. Not a whole lot of plan. So if there's a team to get right against, it's going to be this one. But if Dump can get a couple stops, if he can force a turnover, Jonathan Taylor gets going, it's trouble. This is not a guy you can sleep on.
Yeah, Dump's always been the guy. If the game is close going into the second, third quarter, I'm not going to say you're in trouble. You're in trouble. The truth is, he's a guy who, if he starts slow, he's probably out of it. But if that boy gets confidence, I don't want to be in his way, kind of thing. So
there's definitely two different kind of dumps. There's the confident dump, and then there's just kind of like the didn't start great and whatever dump. But you see it here. He dropped 54 against Figs. He put up 38 against Gutta. He put up 42 against RD. He put up 34 against Bomber. This is a guy who can score points.
Yeah. He can kind of do what he wants at times on offense. But hey, guys, we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. I'm going to let these guys know that they can kick off, and we're about ready for SML action here as the Colts and the Bills, Dan and Dump, are about to go toe-to-toe. Faz, is there anything else you're kind of looking at around the league real quick that we might want to touch on?
Around the league, it's, very, very intriguing playoff spots. Right now, we've got the 7 seed in both conferences kind of, wide open up for grabs. I'm very curious about this Meats and Doink race for that 7 spot in the NFC. Meats kind of overtaken as the second team in the NFC South by the next big thing,
yes,
A-Train.
I respect AJ.
Yep. Yeah, we all seem to respect AJ. Really great start to his SML career. Curious to see that. And hey, maybe Rowan can sneak in. Didn't get a good start with the record that NYT handed off, but all of a sudden he plays 2 games against Dan and Matt, wins both of them in the schedule the rest of the way. He's playing RD now, but then you got Paulie, you got KJ, you got Coop, you got Meats. He could theoretically win out.
Yeah, if I'm Rowan, I'm buying a Powerball ticket. I'm committing crimes. I'm doing whatever I want because life is good right now. If you join the SML and your team is the San Francisco 49ers with still Trey Lance, Christian McCaffrey, Kittle, and 3 receivers. Let me repeat that. 3 receivers above 98 speed. Oh, no, 2. 2 receivers. I don't care. It's still good. And then another one named...
but the other one's Debo
Samuel. Jeez Louise. So, anyway, enough about these guys. Enough about what can happen, what could happen, what might happen. Let's find out what will happen, boys. It's time for kickoff, and it's time for some football on the SML network.
Very exciting. Playoff atmosphere. We're coming to the end of the season here, week 14. The fans are feeling it, and I'm ready for a big game here. Loser in some trouble. And
the crowd roars as primetime 0-0-0.
Are these the tribute to field jerseys?
Yes, they are. And
God bless.
They got me on the jumbotron. I'm waving. Hey, everybody. Hey, this is emotional.
Man,
for me.
they cut me out of the frame. Are you kidding me?
Wow, what a moment! As it looks like Dan's going to get the ball first,
and we're going to get to see this, truly dreadful offense at the forefront here. Let's see if Dan can mount a drive, get some confidence rolling. Let me tell you, I'll make a bold prediction here.
Okay.
If he goes either 3 and out or turns the ball over, it's a win for Dump.
You mean Dump's going to win the game? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah, like the game's over. Call it.
Because sometimes people are like, oh, it's a win for the drive. Dump, nice user there, but he gets to the second level. Jukes and Mooks. Holy cow. Dump blew that play up, got good penetration, but just couldn't get through to make the sure tackle.
And that is kind of the Dump defense in a nutshell. Very good user play, followed by a terrible pursuit angle and a lot of yards given up.
Yeah, that was big. Here we go. Dan now lining up.
There goes the 3 and out. We're looking at a turnover now.
Let's see if he turns it over. Everything pretty well covered. Allen better throw this ball away. And he does.
You can kind of see a little bit of that indecision there. He got 99 throw power. I thought I saw a window on that post he could have hit, especially against the cover 2. That's the kind of thing that with Josh Allen you want to be able to hit, and Dan just is not feeling it.
Yeah, here we go. This is a good play for Dan to get some yards, I'm sure. As he's looking, he finally, nice read there. Good patience on the in route. And Dan, 3 plays into this drive, already at Dump's 33-yard line. We hit it on earlier. Dump struggles on defense.
Yeah, good patience there. Just waited it out long enough to get past that secondary guy and makes that throw under pressure. I don't know if you saw the pressure feedback at the bottom. Josh Allen with a really nice throw there as you see the guy in his face.
Yeah.
Which was DeForest Buckner.
Yeah, Buckner can get pressure, by the way. Here we go. Allen out of the gun again. Dan trying to maybe make some good passes here. Looking to throw. He's got the running back. He hits him, and he gets 8 yards. One thing you got to be careful about, and I think Dan just about did it there. If you throw that a half second earlier, that ball is going to go over the running back's head and possibly intercepted, just with the timing of
Yeah.
those curl routes.
Yeah, you have to be very careful on those. Those are, you mistime those and it creates those, crazy throws that everybody clips and puts in the SML Insanity chat.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a handoff. Look at this hole. Look at this run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. And that was the drive that Dan needed. And I can see some Dan fans. Obviously, I heard he's part of a YouTube channel, and there's a lot of Colts fans around kind of wearing his face on their shirts. So good moment for Dan in Indianapolis.
Yeah, guy on the right with a very strong first drive, delivered big pass when he needed to. Run game, obviously looking good. Dump there, really just the last thing you wanted to let happen. Now you got to respond and come out here and keep the pressure on.
Yeah, that was big. That was big for old Dan. Now, how will Dump respond? It's a primetime game. It's dark at Lucas Oil Stadium, so we'll see. Justin Fields was a big acquisition for Dump. Obviously, Dump's been moving a lot in real life. A lot of life events going on. Hasn't had a chance to realize maybe some of these trades he's made, but he's done some decent moves for this Colts team.
Yeah, I thought he's built them well. I think the big thing is he hasn't built them poorly, and the Colts had enough, good kind of building block pieces, guys like Blackman, guys like Buckner, guys like Taylor, that you can kind of make that happen. I think if he was around more, his wide receiver core might be a little better. That might be hurting the pass game a little bit. But you got Fields, you got Taylor, you've got enough pieces to make something happen here.
Yeah. Let's see what he does here. Is he lines up under center here for the first play? It's a play fake. Fields looking.
Loves play fakes.
He's looking. Oh man, triple coverage. Whoa. That was a
heck of a throw from Justin Fields there in the perfect spot to somehow beat the triple coverage, but not going to make that catch among all that traffic.
That was a bomb. That was one of the deepest throws I've ever seen from a non-Zuko
he launched
quarterback.
that thing.
That thing was
far. That was like, 70 yards downfield in the air?
That was deep. A lot of time there, too. What's up, AJ? How you doing? He had a lot of time there. Anyway, 2nd and 10 now. How will Dump fare? Does he go to a run? No, he's dropping back to throw. Looking, throwing, quick flat, and now a quick 3rd down for Dump. Rutrow.
Yeah, Rutrow is right. 3rd and 8. To not give the ball to Jonathan Taylor once on the first 2 plays here is an interesting choice. Now you're kind of boxed into probably throwing here. Dan throws that match coverage on. Dump's got to be careful.
2-step, or not 2-step. Yeah, 2-step down, 2 scores against QP. That's going to be a big game next advance. We got the Chargers and the Bucks going at it.
Very excited for that one.
And he's looking. He threw it, intercepted.
Yeah.
I think if he had that a little earlier, he probably completes the pass, but instead it's picked. Oh, he breaks the tackle, and Fields gets him down. Dump in trouble.
Yeah, this is a nightmare. You came out, you got scored on in 4 or 5 plays. You don't move the ball really like an inch on your first drive. Big pass to, I believe it's Devin White, correct?
Yeah.
A lot of speed there. Lucky it didn't go for 6, honestly.
Yeah, that was big. As Dan's play faking, he's looking, quick pass. Dan in rhythm now. Breaks a tackle. Gets 9 yards. For 10 yards, they're going to call it. First down. This is exactly the start Dan needed. And this is going to feel good for old Dan.
It sure does. And right now, Dump's not really doing anything I would have kind of expected him to do coming into this game. So we're going to probably watch this fullback run. Yep.
And it's stopped, but he doesn't. But he gets a yard or two. Back to this Bucks Chargers game. QP and I have only played once this entire cycle, even including the blip. Kind of crazy to think. It just feels weird that we've only played once. But alas, we'll play our second time tomorrow. Well, next.
Yeah, blip kind of messing with some of the scheduling here. Oh boy,
huge hole, man.
Huge hole.
Wow.
Just no opposition to be found. You come into this game, you're playing a guy who's struggling on offense, and right now Dump is just giving him whatever he wants. No hard flats on the field for any of the past plays, so he's giving him checkdowns. There's been no opposition to the run game. And Dan, 14-0, even with the worst offense, you can coast with 14-0 lead here.
Yeah, this is exactly the start Dan wanted. And now,
sure is.
How will Dump react? Sometimes big boxers get hit in the first round, and they get dropped, but they can bounce back. Can Dump bounce back?
Dump is a guy who never goes out without swinging. I will say that. He's going to come out. He'll be fine chucking the ball and getting yards.
Nice
Glad to
run.
see Taylor get
Oh,
involved
nice
here.
run.
Good cuts.
Good cuts. Nice run.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Would have liked to see that at least once on the first drive, but that's one run, one check towards freight train.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you get that involved, really anything can happen. So, by no means is this game over. He's not going out without a fight.
Yeah, that was impressive. Q says he likes when we talk about him. Q does like getting his ego stroked a little bit. I did learn that about Q.
A little bit, yes.
I respect Q.
We work well in the Thanos Club together.
Yes. 1st and 10 now. Fields is going to give it to Taylor again. Apparently learned his lesson after the first drive. 2 straight carries for Taylor now.
Yeah, and I mean, he's your best player. He's somebody you definitely are going to want to give the ball to. So glad to see him doing some of that here as he goes to looks like he's going to go to empty.
Interesting.
He loves the seam routes in his empty formations, and he'll bring usually 1 or 2 drags underneath them. Very difficult to cover as a user.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here. Is Taylor's lined up there all the way inside? Could you see a zig route or something maybe? Nope. He's throwing that seam. Oh, caught by Taylor. What a catch. That was tight.
That was tight. But, I mean, perfect defense to throw that against. Jonathan Taylor, maybe not the guy I would have hoped that ball was going to, but comes back, makes a great grab, and dump now down to the 28. Fast moving.
That was big for old Dumpy. What do you think's going? If you're Dump, you're down 2 scores. I mean, let's face it. We talked about Dan struggling this season. Dump's a little out of rhythm this season. He's kind of struggling a little bit more than what he normally would. Hold on. This could be a big play. Oh, he just missed him.
Just missed him. Pressure gets there. Dan sent the blitz. Dump made a great read on the play. He might have had his corner route. But regardless, that was still a good read, and unfortunately, Fields cannot make the throw under pressure that Josh Allen did on the first drive.
Yeah, that was big. And, I mean, that's a touchdown. If he hits that in stride, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go. Looking, throwing. Nice timing there on that route.
Yep. Beautiful timing. That was really well done. He sends Dan's user with the post, comes back towards the left, hits that curl route. Really good concept, really well thrown.
Yeah, that was good. So good bounce back drive from Dump. I've seen Dan sending some zero blitzes. We've seen one earlier, and it just about ended in a touchdown. Let's see if Dump can identify here.
Good play call for it. Maybe not.
Oh, geez. Just completely.
I thought he was going to stick with the touch pass. The pass fake to go to the handoff against the man blitz is going to be about 1,000 yards a loss every time.
Yeah, that was a big loss. That was a long developing play.
Yeah, not what you're looking for. If he actually stuck with the jet sweep, that was a great counter to the man blitz.
Yeah, that was big. So here we go. 2nd and 16 now. Fields. Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful.
I was going to say, he had him, and he got him. Nicely done by Dump.
Beautiful.
Let's watch the instant replay here and watch what happened. This cornerback on the right-hand side, and we'll watch this field goal first. Dan's actually backing up. So this cornerback kind of gets his attention grabbed by the flat, and then there's a safety who's just kind of no man's land. And just good throw by Dump, and that brings him within a score.
Yeah, great response drive. Really looked good, looked confident passing the football. You got Jonathan Taylor involved. A lot of good things to see here. Beautiful read on the touchdown. And, like we said, he's not going out without a fight. So I'm happy to see him not turtle here and, come out and throw another pick and go down 3 scores and lose the game there.
Yeah, those are the worst games to commentate. So at least for now, we've got a good game. And Dan's going to play fake now. Hold on.
I think he's got him.
He's airing it out. It's going long. It's going high. And it is, what a comeback by the defensive back. That ball.
That was, man, he chased that down for what felt like 5 minutes. If Dan throws that maybe a step or 2 earlier, he has it for sure, but he just held on to it a little too long.
That was a long throw. He threw it from like his 20 down to the 10. That was far. Quick post. Oh, intercepted. Picked off. Oh, now we got Kenny Moore with the football. Kenny Moore breaking outside. And he goes down at the 28-yard line. Dan throws a crucial pick in business with the Colts.
Man. He got clocked in the mouth to start this thing out, falls to the mat, gets back up, and immediately closes his eyes and swings back. Now he's got a chance to tie this game before the first quarter.
Man, we've got a game back on our hands, my friend. Dump, don't do anything stupid, buddy. And he's on play fake. Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I just knew it. I was like, there's no way this boy's running the ball here. He's gonna take
Yeah, yep.
it.
Yep, no shot was he coming out and playing that one safe. Dump loves his play actions. He loves his play fakes. You're going to see probably 7 more of those before the game's over. It's probably a good thing he was getting hit as he threw that, because
Yeah.
if that one hung up at all instead of going straight to the turf, it might be going the other way.
Jeez.
Jeez.
All right, Dump. Let's see. Settle down now, buddy. Settle down. Dan, another 0 blitz here. Faz, you noticing this? He's trying to. Yeah, and he stops the run there. He's trying to get some pressure on Dump. I don't know if he knows something, a tendency in Dump, but I haven't seen Dan blitz this often.
It's one thing you'll see Dan do very often against young and low overall quarterbacks. He will send a million man blitzes trying to get the pressure animations.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. That is a thing after all. 3rd and 11.
And I guess Fields has been around for a little bit, but he's still pretty kind of low awareness, low overall.
Yeah. Big play. Can Dump capitalize? At least don't turn it over. Oh, he's dropping way
drop.
back. Throw it away, buddy.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Touchdown. What the heck just happened?
How in the world? I have no idea how that was caught.
Oh, Dan, I'm going to predict. I'm not even in chat yet, but I'm going to open up chat and see a sigh from Dan. I'm expecting.
It's going to be either a sigh or a good golly.
Oh, my Lord have mercy. I'm about to be speaking in tongues right now. This is insane. I hate this game. We gotta watch this replay.
He chucked that thing into quadruple coverage?
Yeah, he took the snap. He bounced back. This ball went 40, probably about 50 yards in the air by the time he figured the end zone in between 3 Bills defenders. Holy crap.
Oh, and here's the thing. Dan is irate because he blames Josh Allen for not throwing the ball 90 yards in the last play. So he's all pissed off. Now he gets that scored against him. This is a huge drive for Dan now.
Oh, wow. And look at this hole.
Yeah, that strong power play. The blocking is just always so good.
Big run there. So.
Big run, but it looked like it was going to be bigger off the handoff, honestly.
I agree. That's a good point.
I'm almost surprised it was only 5. That looked like at least, a 10.
Yeah. This is kind of a popular formation. Gun tight. Let's see. Dump. Oh, man. I was wondering if he had an X on that seam route. I just couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was tight. With the tight end there, I feel like you almost take the chance and you throw it in single coverage because they can usually catch the ball over people.
Yeah.
But that is usually not really Dan's style. Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Hey. Wait a minute.
He's got it now.
Yeah, he's got X. Oh, my gosh. He threw it late. And, yep, it just seemed... Now, that was a good recovery again by the safety.
Fast safeties in this Colts team, which is good because I think they were barbecued. But way to get there, create some contact on the catch, and Knox can't really bring it in. But that was a good ball.
Yeah, I
thought he had it from the outset.
Oh, man, I can't believe that guy made... Hey, cover 4. Who was that safety? Did you see?
I believe it was... So the superstar one was Blackman he was trailing. Who was the I don't know who his other one is. I can look it up.
Yeah, that was big.
That's just an awful read.
That was bad, bud.
Yeah, that was just a bad one. There's nothing good was coming out of that play, even if you caught it.
Yeah, it looked like everything was kind of going inside, and the Colts were all over it.
The other safety was Nick Cross, 93 speed. Yeah. So that's why he caught up.
Yeah, that was big. So here we go. 3rd and 10. Big play, buddy.
Circle.
Here we go. Looking to throw. He's got him. Nicely done.
Ooh, and I don't think Dump went for the swat. I think if Dump goes for the swat, he gets that ball.
That was tight. It was really tight.
There was not a lot of separation there.
Are we not seeing any? I would have freeformed that out if I was Dan. I didn't see any freeform action there.
I don't think Dan freeforms anything.
Interesting.
I think he blames Josh Allen and doesn't take the chance. Yeah. He was like the perfect guy to freeform.
Oh, fumble!
Is that ball on the turf?
Oh, they picked it up.
Oh, my goodness.
User strip.
Wow. That was a fast recovery, too. There was a lot of Colts there.
That was big. And did you see the animation actually happen for quite a while before the screen even flashed fumble? It was kind of weird.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, though.
Yeah. That was kind of cool. Here we go.
Got to watch the tight end corner here.
Here we go. Big play. 2nd and 7. Just quick flat route. Gets the first down. Dump going for the strip again. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, yeah. Dump is a big R1 presser, big hit sticker. He really wants to force those turnovers, and with the amount of running back passes here, it just actually makes my stomach turn.
Yeah. So Dan, I think this is the bounce back drive he needed after going up 14 points. Dump gets the ball at half though, I think. So if you're
yes,
Dump, you can have a chance to get the ball back here and score and maybe get a 2-for-1 or something.
Yeah, hold to 3 would be clutch here. You're kind of fine giving up 3, get the ball back, and try and go get your 7. Like you said, if you can go 2-for-1, then you're really sitting pretty. So just don't give up anything huge here. You're kind of fine with the running back getting the ball.
Yeah. 2nd and 9 as he hands it off. Big hole. Another first down.
Yeah, Dan's settling in nice here with what he wants to do, what he likes to do, which is give the ball to his backs and let them just get easy yards up the field.
Yeah, that was a good chunk there. Let's see here what Allen can do. 1st and 10, 3 minutes left here. Little RPO, good patience there, and another first down.
Yeah, getting whatever he wants right now, just dominating offensively in the trenches here. The O-line is just creating holes. Dump not the best at shooting gaps. He will shoot gaps, but usually the wrong ones.
Yeah,
and we're seeing that here.
Yeah, he's been there, but just not there enough.
Right.
Or something. I don't know what, but he's not quite there. He's been there,
he's
but
just not quite in the right place is usually what it comes down to. It's like he's there, he's around.
He's around, but he's not there.
Enough to make you think about it. Now he's stuck on the defensive line.
He's got the tight end on the drag. Big tackle. Nice tackle there by Cross, who's had himself a bit of a game.
Yeah, he sure has. Breaks up the 1 touchdown to Knox, and then makes a huge play to save the touchdown there on the tackle. We're going to need a stand here from Indy.
Yeah, this is big. As the banners waving in Lucas Oil Stadium. Primetime 0-0-0 here in attendance. What a moment it is for Dump and Colts fans.
You think Field General 007's in the stands here for his jerseys? Another bad pursuit angle.
Big, yeah. That was awful. I mean, that was just bad.
And that's just making it too easy on Dan. You gotta make this guy think. You gotta make him do things he doesn't want to do. If you're just gonna let him take the ball and run outside and no opposition, you're gonna be in for a long day.
Yeah, this is a big drive now for Dump. If he can find a way to get a touchdown in 2 minutes, he gets the ball at half. So, hey, you never know.
Yeah, you can flip this game upside down here. You've got 3 timeouts. You don't have the 2-minute warning anymore, but you have more than enough time to go down the field and get 7. You've done it quickly the last 2 drives, so.
Yeah, and you got Jonathan Taylor. I would challenge Dump to try to get some chunks with Taylor here and work towards that freight train this drive.
Yep.
Dan might be committing pass at times, and you could possibly get a nice cheap 10 yards, and that freight train could come in big in the second half.
Yeah, sure could. You've already got one run towards it, so you need 2 more here. If you can get 1 on this drive and tie the game, you're feeling really good about your chances in the second half.
Hey, gun
He's gonna go deep here.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, just throw it away. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I didn't even see him.
Smart play. Really smart play. Good read. Finds the curl route. Really well done by Dump.
That was really. I wasn't even looking at that guy. Now he's gonna hand it off to Taylor, who bumps into his own guy, gets about 3 yards. Timeout by Dump.
Yeah, unfortunately, that pulling guard, the impact block might be low because he got blasted by the defensive lineman who went directly back into Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I like the hurry up and then the run there because it gave him a chance to maybe catch Dan sleeping, but good defense.
And it's frustrating to play defense against. You don't have a chance to make any adjustments or read or do anything. You're just on your heels.
Yeah, that was good. Play call just didn't work out. Drag route, and now we got a 3rd down in about 4.
Yep, that's fine. Take your time here. Find a play you're comfortable in. No need to burn the timeout. Playing this correctly. Find something you like. Make sure you convert here.
Big moment.
Or put yourself into a position where you're allowed to go for it.
Yeah. Big moment in this game. Dump lining up out of the gun.
This is where Dan's really hoping that pass rush gets home.
You want kind of a popular play formation.
DeMarcus Lawrence doing something here.
Dump making checks though.
Is this the corner route and the running back?
Let's see. Oh, quick out. Nice pass.
Good read. Yep.
That's
well
Alec
done.
Pierce.
Capitalize on that cover 3. They're going to have a hard time getting to the sidelines there before the receivers. Good route, good throw. Fields puts it perfectly, get out of bounds, and you're rolling.
Yeah, that was a nice quick pass. Dan, again, 0 blitz here. Let's see what'll happen.
I was going to say Dump likes to run out of this formation.
Oh, Taylor just sheds a guy off him.
Don't love the no huddle here. Kind of needed it, but this has a lot of motion in it. This is going to take a lot of time. Yep.
Here we go. 24 seconds left in this half already. Oh, Fields flushed out. What's he going to do? He throws it away.
Smart decision. Throwing that on the run with a guy in that much coverage has a chance to go very, very poorly for you.
Yeah. Gun, empty base. Ball to 41.
Couple good plays out of this formation.
Another 0
you
blitz.
Be careful with this blitz, but those corners are far away.
Big player boo-boo. Big player boo-boo.
Yep.
This is either going to be great for Dan or awful. Here we go.
I think that's a smart timeout. Yeah, that's a smart timeout. I don't think he liked how far away those corners were from the line. That was going to take him too long to get in.
And Doink, it is weird calling a Colts game a little bit.
Yeah, it has to be a little odd.
Especially seeing them struggle.
Well, yeah. You've only had them, or not had them, what, twice?
Yeah, I had them didn't have them for what? 2 seasons.
Just like the half of the blip.
Yeah, 2 seasons with the Chiefs. Oh, here we go, 3rd and 7. Quick. Oh, he's got him. Oh,
what a strike.
What a play. And you know what that was, right? It was a cloud.
Oh, we know what that was. Yep.
As the Colts doing it, baby. Dump, big play.
Beautifully done and gets out of bounds. 16 seconds left, 13 yards to go. 2
Empty
timeouts.
Again.
He loves his empty sets.
Don't
really
force
does.
it, Dump. Sometimes he'll throw a quick seam and get picked in the red zone.
Yeah. Great coverage by
Dan. Throw it away. Just live to die. See, the problem is, if you're Dump, you have to know early in that play that, okay, this play is dead. Let's throw it away to save a few seconds.
Yep.
And instead, he takes another 2-3 seconds off the clock. I don't know. I'm being nitpicky, but whatever.
Those are the things that, really make a difference in a game like this.
Yeah.
It's those little things, 9 seconds. You still have 2 timeouts, which means that, you've kind of killed a lot of unnecessary time here when you could have been stopping it.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, jeez.
He did a hard cut, and I'm telling you, he just about scored on that play. Let's go back and watch this replay. When he hard cuts this thing, and let me know if he's about to snap it because I got the replay on. He hard cuts right into Quentin Nelson. If he does that a little bit later, if he did that about a half beat later, it's probably a first down at least.
Yep. We're at the line here now.
Yep.
Dan cheating in with his safety.
3rd and 5.
Kind of giving away his coverage. It's almost always 3 when he does that, or a cover 1.
Got time for this play, and that's about it.
Oh, he switches. He's not allowed to do that. There you go. He's back.
You got 1 timeout. Here we go. 3 seconds left. 2. Throw it.
Wow.
Oh, my God. What a play. He had him wide open.
What a route. And, like I said, Dan gave away. He was on that safety. Dump reads that beautifully, sends Taylor out on a streak, knows he's going to sit in the back of the end zone. Dan abandons the area. Really, really well done by Dump.
That was
beautiful play.
Great. He had him naked, and we're going to watch this replay. What an end of the half by Dump. Let's watch this instant replay. Dump's making a check, and Jonathan Taylor is just sitting there naked, and Dump hits him right in time. Patient. What a half. What a end of the half by Dump. After getting down 14-0, he's now out. He's on a 21-7 run now.
He is, and he's looked impressive in the process. We've seen a lot of good reads. We've seen a lot of good route concepts. Really has looked in the zone. He just needs a little bit of help from his defense, like any kind of help from his defense. Now
is Jonathan Taylor time. It's got to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming out in strong jumbo. I would hope this is going to him. He will throw some corner routes out of this on play action. I'm hoping he's just running the ball.
He has play action quite often on first down. This time he's going to go to Taylor. Oh, big hole by Jonathan Taylor. Yep. He's at the 50. Jonathan Taylor busted open a huge hole down the sideline. No one's going to get him. Touchdown, INDY. The Colts take their first lead of the night.
And boy, you can't ask for a better 2-for-1 situation than that. You score to end the half on the last play. The first play of the second half, you come out and you get another 7. You get a second run towards Freight Train. Awesome,
Oh
awesome,
my
awesome
gosh.
execution by dumping the
Do
Colts.
we have an upset brewing in Indy? How is Dan's mental fortitude right now? Again, he's got this game. Then he's got RD, Matt, and Dom. And then the mighty KJ after that. Could Dan miss the playoffs?
Uh, Boy, I know you would never let him live it down if he
Oh,
didn't.
dude, that's crazy.
I'm excited to see how he answers here. I know he's got to be frustrated. If there's anything he hates more than Josh Allen, it's giving up points on defense with
Yeah,
blown
big
plays
plays.
last
Yeah.
two. So he's under his own skin here as he goes to 4 verts. This is very undan like.
Yeah, I agree. He's got yeah, I would have thrown that too. Yep. Nice
Yep,
timing.
nice throw. Good timing, gets the ball over, and that unfortunately with the way the Madden rolls, that cornerback is just gonna stand there,
Yeah.
regardless of no one in front
I
of
hate
him
this
or
game.
anything.
It's crazy. Here we go. Dan now out of the pistol. He does like to run out of the pistol, and he does here. Nice cutback. Got a few yards there, about 4.
Yeah, good cutback to save that. Those counters are tough, man. I don't read those well.
You know, I'll say this. SML Live, we've done a darn fine job of picking games. I maybe one game has been a blowout. I mean, every time we get up on the booth and do a game, it just seems like it's an exciting one.
Yeah, the only one we really botched was that Grams game, but it ended up being one of his last. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's gotta be worth something.
Yeah, it was
But boy,
sentimental.
that was boring as frick.
Yeah, that was boring. I wanted to, yeah. That was bad.
Yeah, that was an ugly one.
Too Short says that reminds me of the Patriots game where Taylor had that walk-off run. That was one of my favorite Colts moments post Andrew Luck retirement. That was cool.
Oh man, I'm surprised you could, with how many good ones you've had, you could even pick one.
Yeah, there's been so many.
Yeah, so many
Here we go.
options.
3rd and 3, he runs
that's
and he stopped.
Dan.
Big moment, Faz. Buckle up,
This
buddy.
is a huge moment.
We're going
I mean,
for
this
this.
is like
I'm at the edge of my seat.
this is momentum shifting. If he doesn't get this, he is.
Oh.
I think he's checking the rules because I know he's 4th and 2 at the 45.
Yeah, he can go for this all day.
He should be able to, right?
Yeah. As commissioner of the SML, I do approve this moment.
Yeah, he's checking the rules in Discord now. I know it messes me up sometimes when it's like I think it's 4th and 3, right?
Yeah, it's 4th and 3 inside the
Yeah.
45.
I got him.
Me
We
too.
both got him. Nice. Great teamwork from the booth commentary team there.
See, this is if you're new to the SML and you don't know much about our league. We are a sim league and we have certain rules and regulations that say, hey, there's certain times you can and can't go for it. Dan pauses this because he doesn't want to do anything that would be considered illegal or kind of put his integrity at risk. So here we go. 4th and
He loves this return route on the right side of the field.
let's see.
Circle.
Yep.
That works too.
Oh, there's some Colts guy completely fell down. Did you see that?
I did. That must have been that guy in coverage because there was nobody.
I gotta watch that replay.
One thing to keep in mind though is that now Dan will not have a pause for the rest of the game in case he needs to challenge anything.
I think Dump had a linebacker in a hard flat on that instant replay, and the return route on the left side, the zig route, tripped the linebacker and he fell down.
Jeez,
I've never
that's
seen.
bad luck.
We'll watch the replay again after this run. Dump there that time with the user. Yep. Nicely done. Watch this linebacker right above the left tackle. He's fading and boom, he falls down. He was gonna cover that route.
Yeah, that's trouble. Now I will say that Dan did have the return route on the right side, so it's not like he would have been out of options. Now whether he would have seen it is something entirely else.
That's true. Here we go.
We're
Dump coming down a blitz. Wow.
I'm not sure I understand that one when you watch the receiver run right past you.
That was that was wild.
I probably would have stuck and covered that guy, but hey, you know what? He took a risk and it didn't pay off.
Yeah. Hey, that's one thing about Dump. You never know what you're going to get.
He will take risks. Yeah.
That's why I hate playing people like him because it's like playing the computer. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's true.
Here we go. Third. This is a popular Dan short yardage play, and he gets the first down. Gets popped though, but it doesn't matter.
Taking a lot of hits.
Ooh, injury.
Taking a lot of hits. I don't know if Paul Bowman's any good.
I don't know if he's good. He's holding
back to you in a second.
Holding his back. That could.
Paul Bowman is a 21-year-old 90 speed middle linebacker, so probably a common user.
Probably not a good guy to get hurt. How about that?
No, probably not.
And look at this tackle. And here comes the wife with the chocolate milk.
Oh, MVP, MVP, MVP.
Thank you. Thank you. And here comes little fella as well, trailing behind.
Old Dick knows. We love him.
Yes. He's just investigating, making sure that nothing crazy is happening. Back to the
Just
game.
inspecting the booth, you know,
Yes,
making sure the
inspecting the
booth's up to par, up to standards,
Yes.
you know, checking out with code.
Checking out his code, yes. Here we go, big play. Oh, Allen, big run. Here we go. One man to beat. Is he going to juke and mook? Oh, he's just going to say, screw that. I'm going to run in the end zone.
Yeah, doesn't need to. Just going to use that high speed, and you know, that's a quarterback. He just really seems like a real tough guy to use. You know, just not a lot of options with him. I can understand why Dan's struggling with a quarterback like that. You know?
That was big. Well, hey, we got a tie game. What a game.
What a game. It's been a great game here. You really can't ask for anything more. Dump kind of in the driver's seat. Tie game now can still really has not had a whole lot of opposition outside of, you know, drive one.
Yeah.
He's kind of scored at will since then.
Yeah, this game, tie game, anybody's game. What a game. 28-28, 2:40 left in the third quarter. What will Dump
Dan
do?
puts that play ball
I
coach
saw that.
adjustment on. I have not been a fan of that. I feel like I usually just get mossed when I have that adjustment on.
We'll see what he does. Taylor's one run away from Freight Train.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, and there it is. Freight Train and nearly another touchdown. Taylor gashing the Bills right now.
Yeah, he is. Good cutback, and Dan overcommits a little bit with Devin White. Not a lot, but a little bit's all you need with a guy like Taylor. That speed kicks in, and man, Dan's lucky that, you know, one guy left makes the tackle. Because he won't be now. Freight Train activated.
With the Freight Train on, you just have to wonder. What will Dan kind of overcommit to the run? A lot of people see that Freight Train and they go panic mode and they just sell out, and the guy can hit him over the top.
Hit the inside zone here, Dump. Please don't try and pass this.
Here we go. Play fake.
Ah, jeez.
Throw it away, buddy.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, he's gonna
God.
Oh. Dan played that super well.
He did. Great user defense by Dan there.
And then
really well done.
Then he hit that R3 on that right side cornerback last second, which then took him off, and that was just really well done by Dan.
Yeah, that's a nice savvy veteran move there.
Watch
He's
the
seen
streak on
a
right
quarterback scramble once or twice in his day, and he was ready. There we go.
And he is hit there, 4 yards. Big third down now for Dump.
Yeah, 3rd and 7. Hasn't been a lot of those in this game. Dump, you know, outside of the first drive, has kind of been moving. So we'll see how he responds here. Gun box. Curious what play this could be. This could be the
maybe there's
kind of that post and corner on the right side of the field with a drag on 14.
Yeah.
Maybe an out.
Here we go.
He's on the out. He's got the out.
Oh, he's got him.
Beautiful.
Dump.
Beautiful.
Precision right now. Surgical precision.
Yep, beautiful. He's really read these cover threes very well. They just don't get to the sidelines, like I said, and right now he's executing on those, and just really not even a sweat there. Just really well done.
This, and we talked about this before kickoff, Dan is the favorite, but if Dump can keep it close as these quarters wear on, that confidence is only going to build. Oh, he's got the try.
Goodness, he gave it up.
Oh, picked off. I did not see that coming. I would have thrown that exact same route. I probably would have bullet passed. I don't know if he touch passed that.
I think he threw it a hair too early, and I don't know if he pass led the wrong way or what happened there, but you're right. That feels like it should have been easier than it was.
That was a touch pass or something.
It just didn't come out of the hand well.
What a turn of events now, as Dump was driving, and I can't even fault him for that throw.
No, part of me thinks that he had to lead it wrong or something, because it felt just wrong or some kind of miss. There's no way it could have been pressure. It was so fast. So I don't know what happened.
Dan going Thanos Club play here.
Good defense for this. He's going to have it if he wants it.
Oh, Dan, I think he had square, didn't he?
He sure did. I mean, he had pretty much everything.
And he takes an intentional grounding on top of it.
This guy just can't go downfield. He just can't do it. He stinks at it. I don't understand. I mean, I called it out before the play that he had it, and then he did have it and didn't take it. And then he didn't take the second read, which he also still had.
Man.
Then he loses 16 yards.
Listen, with the way this game's going, I'm not saying I think Dan might convert this. Quick drag. And he gets...
Man, now Dan's taking my place. Jeez, I should be honored.
14 yards.
Yeah, 14 yards back, but 3rd and 12 is not really what you want for this Bills team.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
He just goes to all the seams. If this is man coverage, he's like basically screwed.
He's screwed.
And I think it is man coverage. I think it's 2-man under.
Watch the that inside cross.
It is 2-man under. Oh my gosh!
It's one route you got to cover.
Dump.
Literally.
Dump. What are you doing to me? How do you give that up?
That was like the only route.
Side note: beautiful ball by the problem, Josh Allen. Just gorgeous pass, but dump.
That was bad,
buddy. That was a nightmare.
He had he had his user there too. This game has been insane, and we got
a whole lot of things I wouldn't expect to happen have all been happening.
Big run.
This dude just can't play defense.
No, he can't. He can't stop the run. I'm surprised Dan hasn't ran it more, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it is almost a little surprising. He's kind of gotten whatever he wants on the ground.
All right, 5:36 left. What will happen? Josh Allen now lining up. Heavy formation here.
Yeah, very heavy. Is he going to check out of this?
Is he going to throw it? Throw it, Dan.
No, he's not going to do that. No way.
Throw it.
Come on, Dan. I'll be the devil on the shoulder. Boo.
Oh, Buckner again getting through, just not quite there.
I will say that if I'm Dump and my, two biggest weaknesses are pursuit angles and tackling, the last guy I want to use her is your best pursuit and tackle guy.
Yeah. Hey, look, Dan going again from this formation. This time he's going to throw it. Quick pass. And one thing that Dump's doing is kind of letting these little flat routes more than I would want.
Yeah, he just kind of refuses to call the hard flats. He's not usering the running back. When you're playing Dan, that's the number one thing you got to do. Make him go downfield. He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. No. Single back trips now. 4 minutes left. This clock is ticking down. And he's gonna get the first down. He gets tattooed.
Yeah, he paid for it, but he got it.
One thing that's interesting, no matter what happens, it's not like Dump's going to have a chance to try to do something here. And Dump's crazy enough to go for 2. I mean, we could be setting up for an amazing ending.
Yeah, we really are. As he makes a nice play here with Buckner.
Just right on cue. We just told him not to do it, and he does it.
Yeah. Yeah, what do I know, I guess? I don't know.
Man, I can't help but to go back to that interception. I feel like Dump got robbed a little bit.
I'm going to have to clip that and watch it back. I got to figure out what the heck happened.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Dump.
You're right. I mean, even right off the snap, I said, he just gave it up.
Yeah.
Speaking about Dan's user, he just ran directly to the line of scrimmage.
I
don't know if he thought he was on the linebacker, but that felt like it should have been 6 for Dump.
Now, Dan's been pretty good on second down from what I've seen. Every time it's been a kind of long yard second down, Dan's gotten more yards. And he's had that all play long, and he finally hits some. Gets, again, popped. But there it is again, second down. Dan converts.
Yeah, and big thing there, I mean, just no pressure to be found from the Colts. They really have not been in the backfield very much. Dan held onto that ball forever, letting that guy come across the entire field.
Here we go. Under 3 minutes now left in this game. And he's going to hand it off. If Dump can find a way to get a stop here, it's tough to score in the red zone.
It is, yep. Really with Dan, I mean, if he's not running in, he's not getting in. So if you stop the run here, you hold to 3, and then you got a chance to win the game and walk them off.
Oh man, we got a game ruined.
It's getting tense.
It's getting tense. We've said it a few times on the show. Dan's got Dump, then he's got RD, Matt, Dom, and KJ to finish. He is barely making the playoffs right now. This game could make or break Dan's season. Because one of the guys he's got a tiebreaker with, possibly, is Dump.
That would be just insane to see. And by the way, we have a crazy stat coming in. Q held 2-step to 1 completion in an entire game.
Wow.
7 passing yards.
That's what was the score to that one?
I haven't seen the score. I've only seen the passing stats. And boy, as we get to the 1 here, though, this is huge. This is huge.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yeah. Oh, he also got sacked. So he actually held 2-step to -4 passing yards through an entire game.
That is crazy. And here we go, buddy. 2 minutes left in this game. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Oh!
Oh!
He got him!
What a play! What a play. What a bad call. I would never have called that play, but maybe.
Horrible call. Horrible.
Oh, jeez. Somebody put this in SML chat. Legacy drive on SML Live for dump.
Oh, you can't ask for anything more on SML Live. Boy, we have found the best games, haven't we?
Yes, we have. We're amazing.
We are so good at this. Wow. I mean, it really just never gets stale. It's incredible.
God, we're so amazing. We're just so freaking good.
Yeah, wow.
We're the best commentating crew, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Actually, fun fact, I did do the survey for the Gauntlet, and we actually did come up as the most answered favorite commentary.
Oh, really?
Pair. So, you know, just to...
Really? Was it wow.
It was, like, overwhelming, yeah.
Well, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, you know, just brush off the shoulders. It's pretty
it feels
great.
good. That's
Yeah, it
honorable.
feels good.
Gun spread for dump.
Couple good
147 left.
plays out of this. Got to watch the
Freight train,
the
too.
inside shallow cross
3 timeouts, or 1 timeout, excuse me.
and freight train.
And he's gonna give it. Oh, he trucks the air. If he doesn't do that, this probably goes a lot further. But not a bad start. 14, 15 yards.
No, not at all. Immediately goes into the hurry up.
Yep, that's good. That clock ticking now.
Yep.
All he needs is 3, but I would like to see him get 7 if you're a Colts fan.
Yeah,
Q loves being talked about.
he does. Yep, he really does.
Oh, he completes it to Jonathan Taylor. Jukes and mooks.
Oh. That one can almost make up for the miss. Almost.
Oh my
Almost
God.
make up for the miss.
I'm nervous. I'm shaking in my boots right now. Under a minute left. He's going to give it to JT. It's the Jonathan Taylor drive. Taylor.
Great comeback.
I'd be nervous of a fumble now, honestly.
I would be a little scared. That's a great
chunks.
comeback.
I don't hate that spike.
Smart spike. Don't worry, Q. I was complimenting your defense. I was sharing your stats of giving up -4 pass yards an entire game.
Oh,
So
hey,
don't worry, you are being stroked. We are complimenting your phenomenal
Yes.
defense that I did drop 42 points on.
quit being so soft, Q. Here we go. under 41 seconds left. Looking to throw. He's got the. Oh! Whoa! Oh my gosh! I don't even have words. Under 30 seconds left.
Dan, toss the controller.
Here we go. Looking. Throw it away.
Get rid of the ball, man. What are you doing?
He's gonna run it.
All right, we'll take the 2 yards, I
See,
guess.
that was not worth the 4 seconds that went off the
No,
clock
it
or whatever
wasn't.
it was. Now, what's with this dumb QP 4Ds and buddy, by the way? I don't get this.
Have you ever noticed that when he says buddy, he like very much pronounces the D's in buddy?
Who does? QP does?
QP. So I started to point that out, and then he started capitalizing the D's.
Oh, jeez.
Hits, you know.
Soft.
Don't
Handoff.
be talking about me, buddy.
Oh, breaks the tackle.
I don't think I love that play call. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot with freight train activated, but you lose your timeout.
Yeah.
If you get sacked here, the game's over. If you get tackled in bounds, the game's over. I don't know. I don't know if I love it.
Oh. Yeah, you cannot get tackled short.
Yeah, we already saw this with Figs today. Tackled 5 yards short with no timeouts.
Oh, my God. I'm nervous. No timeouts. And you can't spike it if you get
he's
tackled
taking
short.
away his chance at a field goal.
Looking. Throw it away.
Come on. Throw it away. What are you doing?
Why did he do that? Why did he?
Oh, he ran backwards.
I thought he was going to pull some Mahomes run right back to the center. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh.
Maybe he didn't want to leave. He wanted to make sure he didn't leave any time, but oh my
I
God.
would not risk that at all. That was freaking
No,
nuts.
that was terrifying.
He 360 no scoped that throwaway. Here we go. A field goal to put this thing to overtime. The snap is there. The ball is down. The kick is right down the middle. And we got overtime. Extra time on SML Live.
And this is a first, I believe, in SML Live, correct? First
I
overtime
think so.
game? I think so, too. First one in SML Live history. What a game it has been.
Yes.
Both guys just throwing haymakers.
Colts have won the toss.
Wow, he can end this thing with a
Oh
touchdown.
my God. Or just a long drive and a field goal.
Well, yeah, but I don't like acknowledging that.
I hate that, but it can happen.
That is so frustrating as we get the classic EA 4:55 on the clock.
Yes, I love
They can't
it.
even give us the full 5. They like count the coin toss against your time.
Oh. Dan had just played a primer game, and I think that went to overtime as well. So he's working on back-to-back overtime games
This
right
guy's
now.
gonna be exhausted. He's just trying to get on Warzone.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get this guy in the booth for my YouTube channel after this.
Oh man, he's got quite the day.
He needs to settle down with these games.
He sure does.
16 viewers, what's up, fellas? We got a good one here. Dump gets the ball, a touchdown wins it, a long drive and a field goal also wins it, but we're not acknowledging that.
Yeah. Yeah, we hope that that's
pick.
not a go-to strategy for anybody playing Madden, but especially not the
Play
SML.
fake, buddy. He's looking. Throw it away.
Yeah.
Oh.
He loves that play, and I don't think it's worked for 2 Maddens now.
No, it hasn't. It used to work all the time.
Oh, in Madden 20, it didn't even matter what defense it was.
No,
it just was a touchdown.
Throw it up. Holy cow. I kind of wish
was it Madden 21? I don't remember.
I know it was expected, but I kind of wish he would have just handed it off to Taylor there.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple, you know? Hopefully he does here. I know it's not a great look for it, but there's a decent inside zone out a bunch, and this is most likely a man blitz.
He checks out of it, or he flips the play.
Yeah, it looks like he flipped it. Oh, no, he just totally checked out of it. This is Trey Y flex. Inside zone? No.
He's going to throw it.
Oh, boy.
Everything's bottled up.
Oh, God.
This is not good.
Oh, God.
Why did he do that? We just knew it was going to happen. That's just dump in a nutshell.
Yeah,
that is dump.
I mean, that's really the game minus a block here. Gilbert said is Dump about to dump on Dan's season. No, he dumped on his own season.
No, that is Dump's Achilles heel is for
himself.
As talented as he could be, he finds a way. Hey, you got Freight Train, you got Jonathan Taylor. It's overtime. Be patient. Take your time. Back-to-back, long-looking reads, and then does that. Yeah,
that's just an absolute nightmare. Freight Train lit up. Everything about it was a train wreck. Really, there was nothing to compliment there. It was just a disaster. Didn't even give himself a chance to try on third down. Just a nightmarish coaching decision.
That was bad. Big hole here. And if you're Dan, you're probably trying to get a touchdown because you're nervous of a blocked field goal.
Yeah, I certainly don't want to be kicking any kind of field goal just because of how common the blocks are.
Especially in late game situations.
He's going to have to do it now, yeah.
He's going to have to do it. Here we go. 4th and 4.
Dump Ken Ice.
Yeah, if I'm Dump, he's not
even... might as well.
Yep. 31-31.
Ice it. Got a chance to block. I mean, we've seen crazier in this game that we play.
What's going to happen? 31-31.
The aim looks good.
For the win.
Release seems okay.
We're just going to wait calmly.
Wait it out.
I'm going to make a heartbeat sound effect.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here we go. Snap ball down. Good animation. Kick on the way. It's good. And the Bills survive in Indianapolis. Dan wins.
Boy, oh boy. Dan sweating that one out.
Oh.
He is glossy. His heart's pounding. His hands are shaking. But he gets out of here with a win, and his season stays alive.
What a game. And we are geniuses for calling this one.
We sure are. Wow.
So, guys, that was SML Live, the Bills and the Colts. Dan beats Dump in an epic back-and-forth game in overtime. That was Faz. I'm Prime. And until next time, have a great day.